Today's a special day. I'm gonna share with you the exact blueprint on how exactly to land your first SMMA client. I wanna share with you my journey of starting a social media marketing agency at just 19 years old. Now, if you're watching this video, chances are you're interested in starting your own agency and landing your first client or getting your next online high-ticket client. And I'm here to tell you that it's 100% possible no matter your age or experience level. You see, when I first started my agency, I was just a kid with a passion for social media and a drive to succeed. I didn't have a business degree or a huge network to tap into, but what I did have was a skill set that I knew could help businesses grow their online presence and attract more customers. And I won't sugarcoat it, starting an agency from scratch was one of the most challenging and hardest things I've ever done. There were moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. I had to put myself out there and face rejection head on. But I also knew that I had something valuable to offer, and I wasn't gonna let my age or inexperience hold me back. Fast forward to today, and I've scaled my agency to heights I would always dream of. My agency now has a highly experienced team working with clients in over 30 different countries, and we're averaging 6 figures a month in sales. But none of this would have been possible without taking that initial leap of faith and deciding to start my own agency. I know firsthand how scary it can be to put yourself out there and pitch your services to potential clients. Imposter syndrome is honestly a real thing, and it's really easy to feel like you're not good enough or not experienced enough to be running your own agency. But I'm here to tell you that those are all just limiting beliefs. Every successful business owner started off at square one and realized that if they want to make it in life, they have to create their own reality. Now, the truth is, if you have a skill set that can help businesses achieve their goals, you have something valuable to offer. That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter if you're 16 or 60. If you're willing to put in the work and push past your comfort zone, you can build a successful agency. My journey is proof that it's possible to start from zero and scale to 7 figures. And I've made plenty of mistakes along the way, but I've also learned invaluable lessons that have allowed me to grow both personally and professionally. And now I want to share those lessons with you. Throughout this video, I'm going to be diving into my top strategies for finding and landing your first few clients as a new agency owner. From leveraging social media to crafting the perfect outreach script. I'll be sharing the exact tactics that help me go from a one-man team to running a globally recognized 7-figure agency. Now, let's tackle one of the biggest hurdles that holds many new agency owners back: the fear of doing outreach and posting content. And I get it, trust me. The thought of reaching out to complete strangers and pitching your services can be outright terrifying. You're probably thinking, what if they reject you? What if they think you're not good enough? What if you embarrass yourself? These are all thoughts that went through my head when I first started doing outreach. But they're also holding you back from reaching your full potential as an agency owner. The truth is, every successful agency owner had to face rejection and push past their comfort zone to land their first couple clients. It's a necessary part of the process. My first ever sales call was with the C-level executive at a big real estate company, and I completely blew it. But here's the thing, I took that lesson and learned from it. You can't grow your agency if you're not willing to take risks and face potential rejection. And most importantly, you can't help businesses achieve their goals if you don't let them know you exist. So how do you get over the fear of outreach? Here are a few strategies that helped me out when getting started. Reframe rejection as redirection. Instead of seeing a no as a personal failure, try to view it as a stepping stone to finding the right clients for your agency. Look at it as feedback on your outreach or sales pitch. Not everyone is going to be a perfect fit, and that's completely okay. Every single rejection is an opportunity to learn, refine your pitch, and redirect your efforts to finding clients who truly value what you have to offer. Focus on the value you provide. When you're feeling scared to reach out, remind yourself the unique skill sets you bring to the table. You're not just another agency owner. You have specific knowledge and strategies that can make a real big difference for business owners in your niche. Focus on communicating that value in your outreach and let your confidence in your abilities shine through. I want you to start small and celebrate your wins. If the thought of reaching out to 100 prospects every day is overwhelming, start small with just 10 per day. Send that first email, make that first call, and send that first DM. And when you do land that first client, be proud of yourself. Acknowledge the hard work and courage it took to put yourself out there, and use that momentum to keep on going. Remember that everyone starts somewhere. Even the most successful agency owners had to start with 0 clients and 0 experience. They had to face the same fears and same doubts that you're probably facing right now, but they pushed through and look at where they are today. You've got to use their stories as inspiration and proof that it's possible to build a 7-figure agency from scratch. And here's a bonus tip. The more you do it, the easier it gets. The first few outreach attempts might feel like the scariest thing in the world, but I promise you it gets so much easier. You'll notice that with each email sent, each call made, each DM delivered, you'll gain more and more confidence and momentum. The worst that can happen is a prospect tells you no, but the best that that can happen is landing your dream client and kickstarting your journey to agency success. Now that we've conquered the fear of outreach, it's finally time to start finding potential clients. And the best way to look for them is on the platforms you're already spending hours a day on, Instagram and YouTube. So let's start with Instagram. With over 1 billion monthly active users, it's a goldmine for finding potential clients in just about any niche. But the key here is to be strategic in your approach. One of the best ways to find clients on Instagram is by searching for hashtags related to your niche. For example, if you specialize in helping realtors with their social media, try searching for hashtags like hashtag realtor life or hashtag luxury realtor. This will give you a curated feed of potential clients who are already active on the platform. Another strategy is to look for complementary businesses within your niche. So let's say you're targeting a niche like small boutiques. Look for Instagram accounts of photographers, models, or even influencers who create content in the fashion space. These complementary businesses likely have a similar target audience to yours, and they may be open to collaborating or referring clients your way. Once you've found these potential clients, it's finally time to start engaging with their content. I want you to like their 3 most recent posts, leave 3 thoughtful comments, and start building a relationship with the prospect. The goal here is to establish yourself as a friendly and knowledgeable presence in their online community. Then you can reach out to them via DMs to introduce yourself. I want you to keep it casual and focus on how you can help them achieve their goals. You might want to say something like, "Hey name, I've been following your content for a while now, and I love that post you just made on X. How long have you been doing Y for?" Once they respond to you, you can have some light chit chat to build rapport, and then say, "By the way, I put together this free Loom video to improve your X strategy. Here's the link. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this." This script is literally a goldmine because it shows you actually did your research on the person you're reaching out to, and you led the conversation by providing free value. You didn't just copy and paste the same old boring script. You actually took the time to look through their website, Instagram, and newsletter. Now let's talk about YouTube. While it may not be the first platform that comes to mind when finding clients, it can be an incredibly powerful tool for your agency. One strategy I recommend is to look for channels in your niche that have a solid following but could use some help with their social media presence. For example, if you specialize in helping real estate agents, I want you to look for YouTube channels that provide value to their audience. Think about home tours, neighborhood guides, or even channels ran by real estate agents themselves. Once you've found a channel that aligns with your agency, take some time to analyze their content and social media presence. Look for areas you could help them improve. Maybe their Instagram account is lacking engagement, or they're not utilizing Facebook ads to drive traffic to their videos. When you're ready to reach out, you can find their website, Instagram, or email and simply just send them a message. Keep it focused on the value you can provide and be specific about what you noticed in their content. The key with both Instagram and YouTube is to focus on building relationships and providing real value. Don't just pitch your service right out the gate. Actually take the time out of your day to establish yourself as a trusted resource and expert in your niche. And remember, not every potential client you find will be ready to work with you right away, and that's completely okay. I want you to keep engaging with their content, providing value, and staying at the top of their mind. And when they're ready to take their social media to the next level, you'll be the first agency they think of. Now, so far we've covered how to find potential clients, but now the question is, how do you actually reach out and pitch your services without coming across as spammy or pushy? The key here is personalization. I want you to craft a value-driven outreach message that focuses on how you can help them achieve their goals. And I've got a mass DM script that's been proven to work time and time again. Here's what it looks like. "Hey name, love that post you just did on X. I found you on my Explore feed and had a few ideas that would help grow your business through social media. Let me know if you'd be interested in hearing a little bit more about this." Now let's break down why exactly this works. First off, you're addressing the prospect by their name. This shows that you've taken the time to look at their profile and you're not just copying the same message to everyone. Next, you're mentioning where you found them, in this case on your Explore feed. This adds a level of personalization and shows that you're actively seeking out businesses like theirs. Then you're highlighting the value you can provide. In this case, ideas to help scale their business through social media. This is the key because it shows that you've taken the time to think about their specific needs and how your service can benefit them and help them achieve their goals. Finally, you're ending with a clear call to action, asking if they'd be interested in hearing more. When doing this, it opens the door up to further conversation without being too pushy. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Won't this still come across as spammy if I'm sending it out to multiple people? The answer is it depends on how you use it. The important thing you got to do here is really take the time to personalize each message beyond just inserting their name. A secret trick I use that works 10 times better than just sending out a standard DM is utilizing Instagram video messages and voice notes to stand out from all the other generic pitches. Look at the prospect's profile, their content, and their business, and tailor your message to their specific needs and pain points. For example, let's say you're reaching out to a small boutique owner. You can send a voice note or video message on Instagram and simply say something like, "Hey Name, I found your boutique on my Explore feed and I'm really impressed by the unique pieces you create. I had a few ideas that would help scale your business through social media, specifically by showcasing your new arrivals and driving traffic to your website. Let me know if you'd be interested in hearing a bit more about this." Now, I'm sure you can see how this message is specific to their business and addresses a potential pain point like driving traffic to their website. Another example is, let's say you're reaching out to a real estate agent. You might want to send a video message or a voice note and say something like, "Hey Name, I came across your profile on my Explore feed and I'm really impressed by the value you provide to home buyers and sellers in X area. I had a few ideas that would help scale your business through social media, specifically by driving more traffic on Instagram to your listings and establishing you as a go-to resource in your market. Let me know if you'd be interested in hearing more about this." That is all you need to say. And here's by far the biggest tip that I wish I knew sooner. You must complete the sales process, because 99% of deals don't happen off the first message. It takes multiple follow-ups to get prospects on a call or even a response in the first place. So never underestimate the power of a follow-up. And this is by far the most untalked about trick in all of online business. You can't expect these high-level business owners to hire you after one simple message. It takes commitment and showing them that you actually care about them. And the more personalized follow-ups you send, the better your response rate will be. So actually take time out of your day to really understand the business and their needs. And remember, this is just the first step in the outreach process. But the best thing you can do is not sound like a little robot by saying, "I will boost your sales by 25% with a proven method if you pay me $2,000 a month." Look, these guys that you're talking to are people. They want to be spoken to like humans. So if you want to book tons of calls, you need to have a human-like conversation. You've got to ask them questions and genuinely make an effort to learn about them and their business. And I guarantee you'll be 30 times more likely to book a call. Once you have a call booked, all that's left is to close them on your services. So now let's dive into a few tips I've learned over the years for taking sales calls. I know this can be a nerve-wracking experience, especially if you're fresh and new to the game. You might be thinking things like, who am I to be pitching these established business owners? What if I say the wrong thing? What if they realize I'm not as experienced as they think? But I want you to remember this: your prospect is not better than you. They're not some untouchable entity you need to idolize or put on a pedestal. At the end of the day, they're just business owners like you, looking for ways to grow and scale their company. Yes, they may have more experience in the industry, but you have a unique set of skills that can help them achieve their goals. You've got to realize you are the expert in social media marketing, and that's exactly why they're interested in working with you. So when you get on that first sales call, I want you to stay calm and confident. Remember, you're not there to beg for their business or prove your worth to anybody. You're there to have a genuine conversation and to understand their needs and pain points. And finally, to determine if your services are the right fit for their business. The best way to do this is by asking questions and letting them do majority of the talking. You want to get a clear understanding of their current results and their desired goals, and what exact roadblocks they're facing. A few recommended questions that you should ask on a call are things like, what kind of content are you currently creating and posting on your social media profiles? Or what are your goals for your social media presence within the next 6 months? Or what specific challenges are you facing in regards to social media? By asking these specific questions, you're showing that you're genuinely interested in their business and that you're not just there to make a quick sale. You're also gathering valuable information that will help you tailor your pitch and showcase exactly how your services can specifically address their needs. As they're talking, make sure to take notes and actually listen. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Really try to understand where they're coming from and what they're looking for in a social media marketing partner. Once you have a clear understanding of their situation, it's time to showcase your expertise and explain how your services can benefit them. But remember, this isn't just about you. It's about them and how you can help solve their problems. Instead of just listing off your services or packages, I want you to focus on the benefits and results you can actually provide. For example, instead of saying something like, I offer Instagram management services, you might want to say something like, my Instagram management services are designed to help businesses just like yours increase your brand awareness, drive more website traffic, and generate leads through your social media presence and targeted advertising. I'm sure you noticed the difference. You're not just selling a service, you're selling a solution to their specific problems. Now, throughout the call, make sure to maintain a confident and professional demeanor. You've got to speak clearly, avoid filler words like or like, and don't be afraid to ask for clarification if you don't fully understand something. And remember, you are the expert. You're the one guiding the conversation and showcasing the value you can potentially provide. Don't let the prospect dictate the terms of the relationship or make unrealistic demands. Stand firm in your pricing as well as your process, and be willing to walk away if it's not the right fit. By approaching your sales calls with confidence and a focus on providing value, you'll be well on your way to closing those first few deals and building a successful successful social media marketing agency. And finally, I want to end with a few final thoughts that I think are crucial for any aspiring social media marketing agency owner. First and foremost, you must not give up. Building a successful agency takes tons of time, effort, and a whole lot of perseverance. And believe me when I say this, you're going to face rejection after rejection, you're going to have tons of setbacks, and there's going to be moments where you question whether you're cut out for this. But here's the thing you need to understand. Every successful agency owner has been exactly where you stand today and face the same exact challenges. The ones who make it are the ones who simply don't give up and keep pushing forward even when things get tough. Remember why you started this journey in the first place. And remember the impact you want to make, the businesses you want to help, and the lifestyle you want to create for yourself in your future. Hold on to that vision and let that be your fuel throughout the tough times. Secondly, stay consistent with your business model. It can be super tempting to pivot or change course every time you face a setback or challenge or don't see immediate results. But the truth is, consistency is key when it comes to building a successful agency. That means consistently putting yourself out there and doing outreach even when you don't feel like it. It means consistently delivering high quality work and results for your clients even when it's challenging. And finally, it means consistently investing in your own self-growth and development even when you're busy with client work. By staying consistent and committed to your business model, you'll build momentum and establish yourself as a trusted authority within your niche and attract more of your ideal clients. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help or seek out mentorship. Building an agency can be a super lonely journey at times, but you don't have to do it alone. You have to surround yourself with other agency owners, join communities and mastermind groups, and seek out coaches or mentors who have been where you are and can guide you onto the right path. Remember, every successful agency owner started exactly where you are right now. And yes, that includes myself. I faced the same fears, the same doubts, and the same exact challenges. But I pushed through, I stayed consistent, and I never gave up on my dreams. So as you go out there and start implementing what you've learned in this video, know that I'm rooting for you. Know you have what it takes, and know that you have everything it takes to build a successful agency and create the life of your dreams and make a lasting impact on your future clients. Keep putting yourself out there, keep providing value, and keep believing in yourself. The clients will come, the business will grow, and before you know it, you'll be looking back on this moment as the start of something truly incredible. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on another banger video. And because you watched this video all the way through, I have something special for you. So go down to the first link in the description and check it out. And as always, I can't wait to see you absolutely crush it. I will see you in the next video.